what's going on, everyone? This is Austin from Calling Our Shot, and we are back, but sadly, the NBA season is over. And man, I shed a tear when I say that. Congrats to the Milwaukee Bucks for winning the NBA championship yesterday, winning in Game 6, 4-2 against the Phoenix Suns. And coincidentally, that is how we did on our bets. We went 4-2, a great finish to the NBA season, which has been a whirlwind. And that's the whole point of this video. I could talk about a long time about Giannis and how much I love him. I think we can summarize that by saying last night, he got Greek freaky. But man, the point of this video is to be short, pretty concise. I'm going to give you a recap of the season. We're going to talk about my betting record, not only for regular season, not only for playoffs where I struggled. I won't hide from that. Also going to talk about my favorite bets, some bets that I really loved making, some memories, and of course, some bad beats, as well as what you can expect for the rest of the channel. You know, obviously, I'm not just going to go away. You can't get rid of me that quickly, but we're going to talk about more about it. Now, the first video, I started the channel back in November, probably December-ish. And you know, the first ever video about player props and spreads, which is my normal intro. First video I ever posted about those, February 12th. Now I did picks all the way up until then. I did picks every single day and have done so the whole entire season. First official YouTube video about them, February 12th. That video got a big 65 views. And so I watched the first minute of it, and I'll link it down below if you want to see it. And yeah, it was pretty cringy. I won't lie to you. It was pretty cringy. At that time, we had 152 subscribers, and now, a little over 5 months later, sitting at almost 7,500 subscribers. And like I think my most recent NBA Finals video got over 4,000 views. I think Game 4 got like 6,000 views. Unreal to go from 65 views and just a couple months later to go over 4,000, over 5,000. That's unreal. So I gotta say from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for watching the videos almost every single day. You know, obviously the finals and the playoffs got smaller and smaller and not as many games, but thank you guys all. People that have been here for the long haul, you know who you are. I appreciate everyone that's in the Discord, everyone that comments on the video showing your love and support, not only to me, but also to Logan. We appreciate all you guys for being part of the community, and that's why we wake up every single day and give you these picks, and that's why this community is the best one on the platform. I don't care what you say about the other picks platforms. No one is as supportive and engaging and just as awesome as you guys are. And so I just gotta say thank you. You guys allow me to come on camera with a rally cap on, with clown noses. Like, you have me looking like this and you guys don't even say anything. You're like, just Austin being Austin. And so I appreciate you guys. I got a couple quick notes that I'm just trying to make sure I go through, but thank you guys all for being part of the community. Without further ado, we got some exciting things coming your way over the next couple months, so I'll talk about that at the end of the video. But let's talk about betting records, since I know all the haters and the fans, the stands, all of these people are in here. So we'll talk about the record. I'll put it up on the screen. Regular season, 1,080 games. I believe I counted that right. Over 145 days. We went 421 and 357, a little bit over 54% percentage in terms of win rate. We're up 29.4 units, and so a lot of those units, you know, something we cashed out on some parlays. We'll talk about in a little bit. We'll talk about some same game parlays, some plus money plays that really we had a great regular season. You can't complain with being up 29, a little over 29 units. And I kind of broke it down. Player props, we did cash more often than spreads, and that's kind of what I talked about. That's the bread and butter of this channel, our player props. I believe I cashed those around 56 to 57%. I don't have an official breakdown, but that's normally my record for those. Spreads are normally around 50-50, which, as you saw, if you've been a long-time fan, you know I used to do a lot of spreads, and that was more so kind of to appease you guys because I know you wanted to hear my thoughts and opinions on a lot of bets. Whereas, you know, you saw as the playoffs went on, player props got hard, and so did betting spreads and over-unders, so I didn't really bet a lot of them. Now, moving on to the playoffs, there are, I believe, 85 games total. 40 games in the Western Conference, 39 in the Eastern, and then 6 games in the finals. Playoff record 112 and 129. Now, you see I lost 15.1 units. I'm not going to hide from you guys. You saw me bring out the clown nose, the rally cap. We just never got into a roll, I felt like, just on a roll in the playoffs. It was just, it's hard to bet player props in the playoffs. And so I know that going forward for next year when the playoffs roll around, limit our unit sizes. But overall, I can't be mad with anything about it. We obviously had some great hits with no Giannis three-pointers. Those were like plus 170 value for a little bit. A Giannis and PJ Tucker no-hitting a three. That was a great same-game parlay. But overall, lessons learned for next year. We still finished up. We're about 533 and plus 480, minus 486. Plus 14.3 units, so we still finished up on the year. So, I love to go positive, that's awesome, but I feel like the whole point of our page is to do things together and to be supportive of one another. So I don't normally, I always say preach and do your own research, be confident when you're placing. I don't want people just coming in and just tailing every single bet, because then they get mad, then they start disliking the video, which is fine. It doesn't matter to me, but I want people to have fun in the research process, which is why you saw me post some how to research and find winning bets and things like that. Is it smart to bet 5 to 6 bets a day? As you see, I got over 1,000 in the NBA season altogether. Probably not. No, it's not very smart, but I like to be entertaining. I like to give you a bunch of different viewpoints of different games, and that's why you saw us very successful in the regular season, because we weren't betting on the same games every single night. We could pick and choose those matchups, and that's what I look forward to in the NBA season going forward. Now, I hope to become a better sports gambler. That's on my whole thing. I just want to help everyone become better. Whether or not you're tailing my plays, fading them, it doesn't matter to me. All I wanted to do is have fun with you guys, and I think we accomplished that in a big way. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, and I hope I was able to give you kind of a different viewpoint or different perspective on the games before you started watching the channel, or from other different cappers on the YouTube platform. So hopefully I helped you out in any way. I don't really know, but I appreciate you for tuning in regardless. Now we're going to start to switch our turns towards fantasy football, daily fantasy, a whole bunch more. We'll talk about that in a second. Let's talk about some bad beats, and the Discord helped me out with some of these, but you could talk about recently, Game 6, a lot of the people were on Pat Connaughton. Yeah, no, he said, nah, I'm good, 0 for 4. Talk about Game 3 when Giannis, people had his over 12.5 rebounds. We had over 11.5, so I cashed that one. He had 12 entering the fourth quarter, didn't get another rebound. Or in Game 3 again, or Game 5, we had over 32.5 points. Of course, he missed every single free throw, unlike Game 6 when he couldn't miss, and he misses over on the hook. Or you could talk about, we had Sabonis over 20.5 rebounds plus assists. He had like 20 at the end of the third quarter. He gets injured, and of course he doesn't hit his over on the hook. Or you could talk about Michael Porter Jr., over 20.5 points. He had 17 in the first quarter. You're like, count your money. Yeah, baby. Yeah, no, he ends with 17. You hate to see that. Or on April 26th, I went back in time versus the Lakers when we had the Orlando Magic's team total under in the first half, 53.5 points. Yeah, they scored 16 points in the first quarter. You're like, yeah, winner. Yeah, no, they dropped 40 points in the second quarter. Thanks, Lakers. Thanks for nothing. Or you could go back all the way to January 23rd. Phoenix Suns, Denver Nuggets. I had the under 216.5 points that day. Yeah, the final score, well, going in, and of course, final score at regulation, 98-98, going to overtime. Yeah, overtime's an unders, betters, worst nightmare. But you survived overtime. They only scored 13 points in overtime. No, Jay Crowder hits a 3 to go into double overtime to ruin your under. Oh man, you get the point. Sports betting is heartbreaking, but it's a straight stab in the heart. But what can you do about it, man? That's why we all love it, is we love the adrenaline rush from it. And so, but it's not all bad times. We had some really great times, like early in the season, if you were tailing, if you're looking at the website, which we'll start up the website again soon. We were riding Jeremy Grant. Pause. We were riding his points total. He had like 20 plus points in the first 10, so I don't know how many games of the season. And the sports books just kept setting it at 17.5, 18.5, 19.5 points. I said, heck no, we're hammering it. And he kept hitting the over for us. Or the Thunder team total under, like we kept hammering towards the end of the season. And it gave up the catchphrase. You can't spell thunder without the words under. Boom. Or you were cashing Jokic props with his rebounds and assists. He cashed it almost every night. The triple-double fiend, Russell Westbrook. How could you not? We hammered his rebounds and assist props every single night. Cash Kelly Olynyk props. And Zion. Yes, Zion Williamson. The list goes on and on. I could talk about it. Or when we cashed the long shot parlay of the day, which I hardly ever give out. But we had James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and Nikola Jokic for almost plus 2,000 odds. All the hit a triple-double. Cash that one. Like I said, it's been a whirlwind of a season, and I've enjoyed cashing bets alongside with you. That's not going to stop. Logan's going to still give his MLB videos, but that's what you can expect going forward from not only here, but for the rest of the year. Obviously, we've got Logan's MLB videos, so keep showing him some love. Although he is in a slump right now, he can't hit a parked car or something like that. I don't know what Bradley Beal said. He could really use a rally cap right now. Maybe I'll have to tell him to put one on. Either way, we got a lot of still MLB videos every single day. NFL and fantasy football, a lot of that. Big staple of my sports fandom, love fantasy football. Will start to trickle onto this channel. Obviously, I'd already had my first video, the mock draft, but I've got a lot of other unique things, like a DFS tournament every single week for everyone, DFS Daily Fantasy. We have some cool ideas coming your way. If you have any unique ideas for the NFL season, let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you have any bad beats that I forgot, let me know in the comments down below, because I want to hear what you guys got to say, because like I said, it's been a whirlwind of a season. I know I didn't get every bad beat, but I love to hear them, because the Discord brought up some of them, like Michael Porter Jr. and Sabonis and the Magic team total under. I try to forget all those bad beats. As you can tell, they're painful. But like I said, there's a ton of exciting things coming your way, so don't just unsubscribe. We've got a lot of fun content coming your way. We appreciate everyone that's tuning into the channel every single day, and you don't want to miss out. We got some fun stuff coming your way, unique giveaways, and just overall interaction with you guys. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys again soon with some more fun videos. Who knows what you're going to see on the channel, but it's going to be fun. Stay safe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.